guys, Andrew here. Hope you guys are doing good. So as you can see by the title of the video, today I will be talking about order block for beginners. So let's start with what is an order block. According to my understanding, an order block is an area where there is a high selling or buying pressure, meaning there is a lot of sellers in that specific area or buyers in that specific area, and there is a lot of information on the internet about order blocks and how to go about drawing the order blocks and all the stuffs. But the way I draw my order blocks is I look for high volume candles, and by that I mean like candles with big momentum on them. So my order blocks, I just draw them from the engulfing candles. It can either be bearish engulfing or bullish engulfing. So let's just get right into how to draw order blocks, and then we'll just get to the meat of how you can use the order blocks for the SMCs or smart money concept or ICT, whatever you want to call it. So just like I mentioned, I draw my order blocks from the engulfing candles. So the way I draw my order block is that I look for engulfing candles, and that the candle before the engulfing candle, that's where I draw my order blocks. So if you can look at this area here, we had a huge momentum, a selling momentum. So this green candle becomes an order block. So let's just go and look for other order blocks. Okay, from the buying, we have this big candle that was formed by the CPI. Okay, and this is on the daily chart. So what I do is basically draw my order block on the daily chart and then switch on to the lower time frames for opportunities to get into the market. Okay, I think I have another one here. So this is my order blocks. I think I have another one right about easy. Okay, as I mentioned from the beginning, that an order block is an area of high selling or buying pressure. So the way you trade order blocks is that you wait for the market to enter into the order block and trigger a block, then you can place your trade. So since I draw my order block from the daily time frame, for my entries I switch to lower time frame like the 15 minutes chart, the hourly chart, the just all those time frame. So this thing is just giving me problems. How do I go about zooming? Okay, there we go. So on lower time frames, this is where the order block really makes sense. On the 15 minutes charts, you can have perfect opportunities to either go long or short. As you can see, just yesterday we had NFP. Just the market just touched the order block and then it finally dropped. So another concept with that's associated with the order blocks is an imbalance or the fair value gap. So what that really is let me just show you. Okay, as you can see, before this huge red candle, the market on the green candle. So from the green candle to the close of the red candle, it is called an imbalance. So there is no balance in the market. So the way this concept works is that the market needs to come and fill that area. That's why you see sometimes after the market drops, then the market goes again, fill that area, and then drops again. But I don't really trade the imbalances. So an imbalance is just like the name itself explain. Imbalance. There is like there has to be a balance in the market. So once the market moves with high volume candles, there is no longer a balance in the market. That means if it's a bearish engulfing, it means the sellers are overtaking the market, and vice versa for the bullish. So the way you would trade the imbalance is that you would want the market to come and fill that gap and then take the opposite trade. For example, here the market dropped, left an imbalance from here to the close, and then it continued going for like more than a week. Then finally it went up, filled up that imbalance, finally dropped, and this is Nasdaq 100. So that's how I trade my the order blocks. In simple terms, high buying or selling areas, like high pressure candles. That's how you identify the order blocks. I know there is a lot of ways that you can draw order blocks, but the way I draw mine, it's I look for high momentum candles. That way, like, it becomes easier for me, since I've seen this strategy plays out. If I draw from the high pressure candles, there is a lot of ways I've seen on the internet, people drawing their order blocks in different ways, but this is how I draw my order blocks. And that's about it, about the order blocks and the fair value gaps. You just draw your order blocks and then wait for the market to come into your order blocks, and then finally take a trade depending on where the market is going, whether you see a buy or sell signal inside of the order blocks. And another pro tip you can use is that if the market comes inside the order block, you can just wait for the market to form another order block on the lower time frames. Like if you drew like I did here, I drew my order blocks on the daily time frame. I would wait for the market to give me let's say maybe the market comes into this area. I would wait for the market to give me a selling order block. I would, on a 15-minute time frame, I would want the market to enter and then finally drop at a high pace on the 15 minutes chart, then go back and then finally sell again. So this is